And it's Crypto Dad here, just doing another message video for all you crypto crazies out there. Thanks for the support on the last video around Redcoin. Still strong believer in that, but today what I'm going to do is give you a little bit of a lesson on Tron TRX. So there's a lot of bullshit out there which is kind of saying that Tron's a fraud, it's a scam, Justin Sun's trying to pull all of our pants down and bend us over and take us right from behind. But guys, this is not the case, and I can assure you of that. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a run through Tron. I'm going to give you a little run through who Justin Sun is and why I believe that Tron will have no problems with hitting at least $1 this year. Just before we do that, guys, if you wouldn't mind just subscribing to the channel, give me a follow on Twitter. We are trying to build a community here where we can share information. If you have any questions on any other coins, you want any videos made on any other subjects, obviously within cryptocurrency, just leave something in the comments. And if you wouldn't mind, just give this video a quick share on your social media, whatever. Just get the word out there. Okay. And one more thing, everything that I do say, you know, it is my own opinion. Don't get me wrong, anything I talk about, I do have my own investments in, but I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. Okay, guys, so how I'd like to start, obviously, I've mentioned that we're going to do this video on Tron. And, you know, there's a lot of FUD going around about Tron. People are spreading a lot of rumours. People aren't happy about it. For whatever reason, they've all got something to say about Tron. Now, first of all, I'm just going to give you a little look at the Tron website, okay? So you go to the Tron website, and this is the homepage. So it's letting you know kind of pricing there per 1,000 at the moment, how many users are involved, and the volume that's being traded. Okay, which is fair enough. A lot of the sites will do that. It goes down to let you a little bit know what Tron. So it does tell you that Tron is a blockchain-based decentralized protocol. It aims to construct a worldwide free content entertainment system with a blockchain and distributed storage technology. And the protocol allows each user to freely publish, store, and own data in a decentralized, autonomous form. Besides the distribution, subscriptions, and push of contents, and enable content creators by releasing, circulating, and dealing with digital assets, thus forming a decentralized content entertainment ecosystem. Now, this, guys, okay, a decentralized content entertainment ecosystem. That is the important bit that everybody in the Western world at the moment seems to be missing. Everybody that's jumping on Justin Sun and saying, "Is it a fraud? It's a fraud. It's a fraud." What you realize, guys, is this is proven to be a huge hit in China. That's where the partnerships are. They're in China. I can tell you something now. Do your research on China, okay? China is one of the most controlled countries in the world. If you're using internet, it is monitored. All right, you're controlling what you can view. You're controlling what you see. You know, I mean, look, it's not as bad as the regime Korea with Kim Jong Un. Okay, but I'll tell you now, it's not far off. All right, and these guys are finding a way to decentralize it. If you've read any of the news today, the Tron is getting backing from the Chinese government. I believe a lot of that is to do with kind of Jack Ma and various other things. So Tron and Ripple are actually being talked about within Chinese government, but we'll get to that a little bit later on. So a little bit further down, it tells you about the Tron Foundation. Now, Tron's team members are followers of Sir Tim Berners-Lee. Okay, they're convinced that protocol from the moment of its invention is for human beings rather than a profit-making tool for small groups. So Tron has established a Singapore-based Tron Foundation, a non-profit organization that mainly engages and operates in the Tron network in the principles of openness, fairness, transparency, and supporting the development team. All right. Now, the development team, that's another major thing you guys want to look at when people are talking bullshit about Tron. The development team is made up of ex-Alibaba employees. I'm sure you've well heard of Alibaba. You know, it's one of the biggest. It's kind of like the Amazon for Asia. All right. They have just taken on a developer from Microsoft, okay, and another few developers from top companies, okay. Trust us, guys. developers that have worked in Alibaba and worked in Windows don't go and put their name to something that is not real. That's a scam. Okay, they do not do that. It takes a long, long time to build up a reputation and to get a position of development in those kind of companies to then just kind of throw it away. Right? It does not. It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen, guys. All right. I'm not going to read the whole website to you. You guys can come and look at this yourself. I will leave a link there. You can have a good look through the values. Very, very interesting to read that. All right. And again, they mention here the characteristics. It's a decentralized content protocol. Tron is of the following 4 basic characteristics compared with the centralized internet. Data liberation, content enabling, personal ICO, infrastructure. Again, go back to what I've just told you. Think what I've just told you there about China. China controls what people say and what they do. All right. They need to be VPN'd when they're on the internet. All right. And God forbid you get caught doing something you're not supposed to do, because you will be in the shit. Okay. Now it does tell you about the TRX token. So Tron's official currency is TronX. All right. It's the basic unit of the accounts in Tron, which gives you this, the TRX. Okay. The Tron 20 token contains owners, IPs, individuals, and groups that can issue their digital assets freely through Tron 20. This isn't something that really matters to us at the moment, but this part of the TRX token is what we are interested in. We go a little bit further down. It gives you a little bit more information there. Again, you guys can look at it. And then we get to the important bit. You'll have heard this name time and time again. Justin Sun, all right? And I bet you've been sitting there thinking, who the fuck is Justin Sun, all right? This is Justin Sun. Now, we'll go a little bit more in detail on this, all right? But Justin Sun is not just some guy who's kind of got out of bed one day and thought, I'm going to join this cryptocurrency revolution. I'm going to make myself coins and sell it to some bums and make a fortune, all right? Don't get me wrong, making money is obviously in there for him, all right? He's a businessman. But listen, he's 26 years old. He's a founder of PayU app. Now, this guy's is the Snapchat of China, of Asia, okay? So while we're all sitting in our little Western world thinking, oh, we've got Snapchats all around the world, bullshit, all right? They have their own things going on, all right, in that part of the world. Here is it. Justin Sun is the guy behind this, all right? He made the Forbes top 30 under 30 list twice. Once in 2015, once in 2017. All right, this man is intelligent. He's got money, and you see this here. Yeah, what's this? Ripple XRP. He was a former chief representative in Greater China of Ripple. Okay, is that a coincidence, guys? That China are now looking at Ripple and they're also looking at TRX. Is that a coincidence? Think not. You make your own mind up on that. Okay. He's also part of the Global Shaper World Economic Forum. This is where. This forum is where a lot of successful people come together and they share their views and they try and make change and put ideas forward in terms of world economics, all right? And this, guys, he's the protege of Jack Ma. That's Jack Ma, okay? The founder of Alibaba. If you don't know who Jack Ma is, Google him. You know, you must have been living under a rock if you don't know who Jack Ma is. He is the guy behind Alibaba, all right? Now, the reason I want to make this video is because not only am I invested in this, I totally believe in it. The team is absolutely solid, but there's been a lot of FUD. All right, there's people spreading a lot of bullshit. There's even been online debates on Twitter between Jack Ma and between your man, he was Charlie Lee from Litecoin. Okay, you know there's been some rumors spread. They've publicly apologised and it's been on Twitter for everybody to see. Okay, but look, where there's bad news, there's good news, and there's been some good partnerships. All right, with Tron, without doubt, there's been some fantastic partnerships, and what I want to show you is this is one of them. Tron partners with China's version of Netflix, Bofeng, if that is how you pronounce it, of 200 million users. So it was announced today, all right, by Bofeng on their website. You can see it. They've announced that there is a partnership there. They basically, you know, we all know what Netflix is. Screw that, Bofeng in jail from now on. Okay, massive company, 200 million users. Tron are partnering a partnership has been issued. Okay, so I just want to give you a look at this. This was just before Christmas. This was issued, all right, and this was vastly undervalued Tron to partner with industry giants such as Alibaba. Now look, where there's bad rumors, there's good rumors. There's nothing suggesting that Tron are having a partnership with Alibaba. But where this comes from is the relationship between Justin Sun and Jack Ma. Okay, so I just want to bring this to people's attention. Look, again, make sure you're educated before you make any purchases, guys. All right, because if there's someone making shit up to lose a company money, then there's also making shit up to try and make money as well. All right, but look, who's Justin Sun? Justin Sun is the former chief representative of Ripple in Greater China and the CEO of the leading audio content community of China with more than 10 million users. Peiwu. Okay. What people need to think here is that he's the CEO of this in ours Tron. Surely at some point Peiwu will be involved in Tron. All right, and they already have 10 million users. He's made the Forbes 30 under 30 list twice at the age of 26 and was handpicked by Jack Ma himself to study at the Jack Ma Hoopan University of Entrepreneurs, which has an acceptance rate lower than Princeton. Jack Ma was the only millennial graduate from the university. Now, Tron poised to partner with the biggest companies in China, including Alibaba. Now, look, this was before Christmas, and then they come out today and they partnered with the Bofeng that I've just mentioned to you there, with 200 million users. So they're doing what they've said. They've never said they'll partner with Alibaba. All right. Here's a picture of the man himself. Okay. This is Justin Sun. This is Jack Ma. Very, very highly intelligent men. Believe you me, Jack Ma is not dealing with Justin Sun if he's a con man. All these developers I've mentioned are not dealing with Justin Sun if he's a con man. He's not here to con anybody. He is here to decentralize China. All right, and that is not over exaggerating. It's so centralized and it's so controlled, and now we're getting in there and taking that decentralization away, which is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So, guys, just a little bit of history, just a little bit of backup on who's behind this, the team that's behind this. This is not going to fail. This is fucking not going to fail. All right. Now we will go in here. We'll have a look at this. Okay. So this is where we stand at the moment. Now, just what I want you guys to take a look at here. Okay. Today, it's had a bit of a dip. All right. Tron has dropped it's actually been down to 10 cents today. Okay. It's fighting back. It is fighting back. It's hit 12. It's hit 13. It's dropped back. Okay. Now the reason for this, first of all, when I got into Tron, not even a month ago, I got in at 2 cents. All right, needless to say, I bet the fucking farm on it. All right, 2 cents. It went up to 30 cents, and then boom, it came back down. What people need to remember is it's been level around 10, 11, 12 cents since yesterday and today, and it hasn't went anywhere near 2 cents. So that's fucking great news for me. All right, it's still not too late to get in. What I want you guys to look at, there's big buys happening here. Look, there's big buys. 13 bitcoins are being spent on some here. All right. What's happening is the whales are coming in. They're buying huge at 10, 11 cents. It's hitting 12 or 13 cents, and they're coming in with the sell orders. So they're making their money on that couple of cents. But this won't happen forever. This will not keep happening. They're milking it while they can. The guys with the big money, the guys that can afford to buy, $400,000 worth. All right. When it's at 11 cents, because they know it's going to rise. They know it's going to rise. They're not putting 200 or 300 grand in, okay, and something that they think is then going to drop. Now you picture this: if you put 200 or 300 grand in at 11 cents a coin, and then you sell it at 15 or 13 cents a coin, you've made a goddamn fortune, and they're happy. And that is what is drawing the price up and down, up and down, up and down. But guys, if you're in Tron, all right, just hold, and we will get there. And I firmly believe there's more partnerships on the horizon. DMM in Japan is only just is possibly looking at this. They're looking at Ripple, and they'll be launching Ripple. I believe it'll be in a few hours because it's Japanese time. There's no reason why Tron won't be next. They have recently been announced on CoinRail yesterday, which is Korean, and then they've made that announcement today. My personal opinion, guys, is I would be in on this, and I am in on this. Just take a look around, take a look at the website, and make your own decisions. Good luck, guys. All right. Please leave some comments on what you want in the future, what you want to discuss. Give me a subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and give the video a quick share, please. All right. Good luck and good night, crypto crazies.